Welcome to the Orlando Lions Den Podcast, your number one Orlando City podcast. For the fans, by the fans. For the fans, by the fans. Keeping you in the know on all things Orlando City since 2018.
Woo! Welcome in to another edition of the Orlando Lions Den podcast. You got Cleon here with me. Cleon, how you doing, my man?
I've been better, bro. I've been better.
An evening as well over to Zach. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I got keeping tabs. Our boy Alex Freeman starting tonight with the national team. They're in my neck of the woods. They're like 20 minutes away from me tonight, but shout out U.S. Soccer. Your ticket prices are too expensive, and I got other things I'm doing this month that I'd rather go ahead and spend my money on. Like, I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Seems like gambling there is a smarter use of my funds.
Wow.
I mean, they're starting Christian Roldan as well. No offense, but not what I want to see. So, well, Dick's Sporting Goods Park isn't that bad though. I've seen worse stadiums. I'll say that much. So. But
that's about as mid of a compliment as you can get.
I mean,
I've seen worse.
Have you been to Tropicana Field?
Once.
Is it not the worst stadium in sports you've ever seen?
It's out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Like, I almost said something really bad. I'm happy that I just abbreviated myself, but they're getting a new stadium, and that's a positive. So, yeah. Whenever it is or wherever it is, if they're moving, who knows? But it's just the two of us tonight. I think it's going to be a pretty cool, casual episode. Outside of the fact that you and I are not happy about what happened.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
So before we do that,
optimistic. Let's put it that way.
Before we do that, let me go ahead and give quick shout outs here. Shout out 1 goes to Hourglass Brewing. 2 years of No Mango, No Party. I promise if you guys do a third year, we're gonna win when we host the watch party at your guys' place. That's almost a promise. I can't guarantee it though. So shout out Chad McGibbon at Chad McGibbon on Twitter. If you're trying to buy a house in the Central Florida area, hit up Chad. How's Chad doing in League 2 right now?
I'm literally, as soon as I saw his face, I went straight to the standings. Let me see.
I don't think he's 14, 13 for promotion right now.
12th, 11th, 10th.
He's
actually in 10th. So this is a 4-place improvement for him. So good job, Chad.
Oh well, my buddy Pat's disappointing me, but he's getting Bush League trade offers in his other leagues. So I'm guessing that's what's got him occupied. So he's not keeping track of his team there.
And shout out to new guy who took over my squad. It's one off
beat
2
Lee.
in a row. He's almost got him in playoff position already. Shocked.
All right, that's incredible because that team was a 6-pack of you know what. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. If you're talking to Chad to buy a house, you probably got to finance it as well. Hit up Leo Gonzalez with the Epic Mortgage Team powered by U Mortgage, 407-844-7696. If you're looking to buy a home, mortgage, refinance, Leo's got you covered. Don't know how things at the state of the economy are right now. So maybe it's a good time. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's crazy out there. And last but not least, our man Eddie with Comparian Insurance. If you need home insurance, boat insurance, car insurance, phone insurance, Eddie's got you covered. If you can't use the QR code on the screen, just DM us on our Twitter account and we will get you connected with Eddie and he will get you all the information.
I want to zoom in on that picture so bad because I know he's writing nothing on that notebook.
Oh, no, he ain't writing a damn thing on there.
Nothing.
I mean, as someone who used to work in like, doing like press photos and stuff like that, like, dude, so much of what you are actually doing with those is nothing. Like, so I know I've been there. Especially like back in the day when I used to work at a tattoo studio, like I'd be like, we're not actually doing anything right now, but we need to do it. I'm like, all right, pretend, dude. Like, just don't open all your equipment so that way you have to throw it all out. Like, it's simple. I don't know what you guys are overthinking this for. Yeah. But all right, now that I'm done with my giggles and my ha-has, let's go ahead and talk about the disappointing result at the weekend. Obviously, we were missing quite a few people due to international duty. We lost Gervais due to injury, tore his ACL. They announced on the broadcast last week. And then I believe it was 11 minutes into this one, Robin Janssen goes down with an injury. Little bit of contact from a guy, his foot planted weird. I'm going to go ahead and chalk it up more to the turf than to the contact personally. And we don't have an update on what's going on with Robin. I'll say prayers up. I hope that he's okay. But I tweeted from my personal account, I fear that this might be the last game we see from him in purple. At his age, an injury like that is scary. I see someone writing something in the comments. Please be something. Club still hasn't reported anything either. Thanks, Zach. I was hoping maybe there was an update that I missed earlier, but there is not. So we
got Marin though. We got Marin, right? So
yeah, perfect.
He
almost scored a worldie of an own goal. So good hit off the crossbar.
Worldie of an own goal.
It almost was a worldie of an own goal. So with that being said, though, we forced basically there was a sub had to be made at like the 15th minute, I think is when they did it. They pulled Janssen out, and rather than putting in another center back, they put in Duncan McGuire. They moved Kyle. I believe they moved Kyle into center back, Ivan Angulo out to right back, and put Dagger Dan into the midfield. Dagger Dan then goes and scores a goal after a beautiful link-up play between Martin Ojeda, Duncan McGuire. One of the best team goals I think we've actually scored this year. Really beautiful movement. Kind of one of those perfect like champagne football moments. And then for approximately just about a full 65 minutes, including stoppage time, we just played defense the rest of the game. I believe we had no shots on target in the second half. And to say that
was a blast of the past.
Yeah. It was like we were playing JOC ball all over again.
Yeah. Get up 1-0 and park the bus.
Yeah. So with that, 2 goals were scored by Vancouver. Arguably, I think you could say should have been 3 because if you saw the highlight of the one
3.
that looked over the line to me.
100%.
Vancouver fans, I saw some of them tweeting saying that was over the line, and that third goal that got past the hand of Pedro Gallese by Thomas Muller. All I could say was that was a ball don't lie goal, like that they should have scored earlier. It wasn't counted. It was reviewed. It wasn't given. So they win 2-1. Mind you, we were without, I mentioned Gervais earlier. Janssen got injured early in the game. We were also without Spicer. We were without Freeman.
What was Spicer doing?
International duty. He's got a goal tonight actually for Trinidad. He's got 2 goals for Trinidad in this qualifying window.
Yeah,
I should play him more, right?
I actually said that because he was busy beating up on my.
Oh, he was beating up on your beloved Bermuda. That's true, and he's got a goal against Curacao tonight. So, another team in World Cup qualifying. Yeah, like I said, we should play him more. You think, right?
Another powerhouse.
Well, no offense, Curaçao's at least a good deal better than Bermuda, brother. So I mean, with that though, what are we had a lot of absences. They had a lot of absences. They also had a lot of injuries too on their side. What are your takeaways from this game? Because my only takeaways are negative. I don't have a lot of positives about this game. Like they had the similar situations as us, only had to travel 3,000 miles to play this game and played us off of our own field. So,
and not just that, it's not like they just traveled. Bro, they've been on the road trip for I don't even know how long. And the longest road trip in the league, literally by miles.
The only one longer would be Vancouver to Miami, and that's just because it's a little bit further south than us.
Yeah. So I mean, bro, this team's dead, bro. They're dead.
Yeah,
they're dead. I've been saying it, bro. Ever since we got eliminated from League Cup, this team, they're on vacation.
Yeah, and I mean, I was pretty negative on Den After Dark. Now. I was pretty negative on Den After Dark. A lot of people were pretty negative, with the exception of Ruckus Johnny. Shout out Ruckus Johnny for always trying to keep it positive. But like, what do you there's what is there right now? Like there's since Leagues Cup, we have been a very, very not good team, for lack of any other better way to say it, or realistically, the only other way I'd say it would be a lot more filled with a lot more expletives. Like we have not been good. We're not defending well. We haven't had a shutout since we played the Rapids in Colorado, which I believe was in June. If memory serves me correctly, I think that was in June.
Like
yeah. So I don't know right now. Like I don't have a lot of positives. The positive is we're still technically, as of right now, in playoff position. Which, there's that, but that's it, dude. Like that's it. I don't we have to play where we stand right now, we're playing Cincinnati in a 3-game series. What's your confidence level of playing Cincinnati in a 3-game series?
Bro, my confidence level of playing anyone right now that's not Atlanta United or one of these teams that's eliminated already is we're done. This team's cooked, bro. They're cooked. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't sure. I said they look like they're cooked. Now I'm positive they're cooked. They are cooked. They're done. They're finished playing, bro. They packed it in. This is not the same squad.
And that's what I think was most of our frustrations realistically with this, is because we all feel like this is the best team that we've ever had, at least especially from an attacking standpoint. And that's not ridiculous to say. We've scored more goals than we've ever scored, like from an attacking standpoint, this team has it figured out. From a defending standpoint, we haven't gotten it right this year. And it's just now, the attack's drying up a little bit because of tired legs. It's a long season. And with the defense not doing their part and haven't been able to figure out their part since, we had that string of 0-0 draws in April, there's nothing going. Like we're still going to be one of the teams with the least amount of losses in the league this year, but it's because we have like 14 draws, something like that. I don't know if that's the right number, but it's frustrating, man.
This is it ain't really too much to say on it, man. Like they're done.
Well, sick. It's gonna be a short episode then.
They're done. I feel like at this point it's almost like, okay, would you rather just go to the play-in and just lose your one game and go home, or suffer through extra losses in the?
So that's what Swag was saying, almost like, he was like, I could try and come on tonight. I was like, you were getting ready to have to leave for a while from being with your family. Go spend time with your family. You're good, brother. No, he wasn't going to come on anyways. He was just, I'm just saying I wouldn't have let him if he said he could. But he was like, I'd rather just get in the play-in and just end it quick at this point. I'm like going full old Yeller, of mice and men. Just take a look at the flowers, smell the flowers, man. Everything's going to be over soon. It's just so frustrating, man. Because we were all like, granted, if I look back at like our season previews, I think I had us finishing 7th. Like, I think so. We're exactly where I thought we would be, but like the ups and downs this season of getting here has to be the most frustrating part of this, because there was points where we started this season dreadful, and then there was a point where we were the best team in the league. And now we're at a point where we're just like so like apoplectic. Like I don't even know if I'm even using the right word. It's just like we look like we are so disinterested in everything right now.
Yeah, that's the perfect word right there. Disinterested.
Yeah. Like, so I'm just so annoyed, man. Because like I said, we at one point we were easily the team in the best form in the league. We had all 3 of our designated players firing on all cylinders, which is something that has never happened in Orlando City history. Never had all 3 firing on all cylinders. So I want the team to prove me wrong, and I know you do too. Like we all want them to prove us wrong, but it's kind of hard to see us in this form right now and expect that anything.
I don't see, like, even I can't even. You would think like, okay, one person just has to like put the team in the show, but I don't even see that right now. Like, I don't see a glimmer of hope right now from anyone.
No,
it's crazy because like I don't. Normally, it's like even in the worst of situations, you see like something to hang your hat on, and right now it's just been for weeks, and it's just nothing looks good, nothing, and it's. I don't see how you come out of that.
No.
I just don't see it. And you look and you try to think, okay, what's the main things? Like, I mean, sure, the scoring can't always keep up a rocket pace like it was on. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
we were like averaging like almost three goals a game at a certain point. Like we
Yeah,
were
but I
scoring
mean,
that much.
but the rest, you think you should be able to at least be some type of like floor and consistency and or something. And it's like everyone's just falling off a cliff. It seems like.
I think you kind of described perfectly how I'm feeling about this year because I expected this year our defensive floor to still be really high because it always has been under Oscar. But I
Mhm.
expected our attacking ceiling to dip losing Facundo Torres because I knew what Luis Muriel was and I didn't expect Marco Pasalic to be as good as he has been. I didn't expect Ojeda to take the step that he took. So instead, our attacking ceiling rose, but our defending floor also fell. And I think that's just old legs, tired legs, whatever it might be that's causing it. But I'm not sure. You know,
Yeah, and the thing that's crazy though is, I mean, the team's not even old. I mean, it's just Muriel and Pedro and Janssen. The rest of the
yeah,
the rest of the team's young. So it's like, what is going on?
could toss
What's
Wilder in
going
there,
on?
but he's been hurt all year.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, Kyle Smith, but I mean, you're not relying on him for nothing. Our core is young,
I
so
still,
it's
I
just
know
it's so
I'm with you.
frustrating.
I'm with you. I did see, David G saying here, just getting to the playing game is a failure. Losing the play-in is a large failure and would need an honest internal review.
That's
You
more than a
know,
review. That's a throw everything out.
yeah,
Me.
that's the garbage has already been lit on fire.
Yeah, that's like you keep a couple key things and that's it, bro. Like, I mean, Marco, you can stay. Ojeda, obviously you can stay.
I
I don't
mean,
know what, bro. Even at West, man, like at West was falling off a cliff.
he had like
A cliff.
he was gonna be my stock down, so I don't mind just kind of jumping into that right now.
Go ahead.
He had a bleeping terrible game against Vancouver. I think FootMob gave him a score of a 4.9, like out of 10. And that was kind of being generous, if I'm being honest. And I like Atuesta. I think he has a lot to offer linking the attack, the midfield to the
He
attack.
was the reason, if you ask
Yeah.
me. Like the whole first half when we talking about how good we were, he was the reason. And
Yeah. And
now he looks like freaking Kyle Smith passing the ball. All of a
so
sudden,
Kyle Smith has looked better than him the last two games.
That's so wild.
Because Kyle Smith got thrown in at midfield in that last one, filling in for Gervais, and Kyle Smith played good. Like what's going on?
I don't know, man. It's nuts. It's nuts.
All right, I was gonna ask you the question that's gonna trigger you a little bit, but I'll go ahead and no, because I don't know if you saw our friend Taylor at Orlando City, UK, posted a thing saying, do you
There better
think
not be
that
nothing on the
maybe we
damn
should have
fake
started played more of the kids this year? And
For what?
so I had the response that I think everyone would have had, and especially you would have had, is if some of the kids were more deserving of playing, they would have played.
They would be playing.
Like Alex Freeman was deserving of playing. That's why he played. If you look at, I kind of have an honest assessment because he had a picture of all the jerseys of all the kids. And I'm like, I think Caraballo's got a future, but he's 16. I think Gusky's got a future, but he's still young. Taifi was a nice surprise this year that he was a good kid coming off the bench, but I look at some of those other kids, this game to me kind of showed Thomas Williams. I always liked Thomas Williams. He's always seemed like he's got so much potential. But if your starting center back goes down 12 minutes into the game and we decide to go ahead and sub on a forward and do a complete formation change, does that not kind of tell you how they think about, how they think about him?
Bro, it's nowhere near, man.
Like Thomas just
Nowhere near.
unfortunately he's not cutting it, you know. We like I said, we've always been a fan of him. Like, you know, want to see him progress. It just hasn't happened, you know. I think that Reed Brown could still be a good player, but he's still like 18. Like, you know, like the only thing that stinks for me is that the only one that like I want to actually see take that next step is Justin Ellis, and it seems like Justin Ellis doesn't want to sign a pro contract. So like, if he doesn't want to do that, we can't make him, you know, like. So I don't know what else you want. Like, I'd like to see some of them play more, but like I got an argument with somebody on Twitter because he was like, I was like, you know, Oscar's got a decent track record of developing academy kids and college kids. Like, he's got a good track record of doing it in Dallas and fixing our academy here. Like, if he doesn't think that those kids can play, he doesn't think that he could play. And someone's like, well, who has he developed? And I'm like, I mean, look at like Walker Zimmerman was a draft pick when he was in Dallas. Like Ryan Hollingshead was a draft pick when he was in Dallas. Ricardo Pepi was starting to come up in the academy while he was in Dallas. Like all these kids, Brian Reynolds, Reggie Cannon, like these kids who are great, not necessarily great, but very, very good to great players in MLS, and some of them even getting opportunities abroad. He knows talent. He understands how to develop some of that talent coming out of the academies and out of the college system. Like he did it with us with Daryl DK. You know, he did it with, you know, Alex Freeman's having the opportunity now. You know, there's another name that he had with us that I'm thinking of that it's escaping me right now. But like, I just gotta say, like, if he's not seeing it, man, if he's not seeing it, then the kids just don't got it yet. Maybe they'll get it. Like Freeman got it this year out of nowhere. Because remember, Freeman wasn't the starter to start the year.
No, he took it.
He took it because he was ready. He was ready. He gave him the opportunity, and it's not even that Dagger wasn't good enough. It's just that Freeman was better, and that's one of the things we said throughout that process. Like not to poo-poo on what Dagger did, but Freeman was better. He fit us better. He was better. If Oscar's going to be the one running the show, he's going to determine when the kids are ready, and he doesn't think they are right now. So,
yeah, that's wild to me, bro.
But like I said, it was weird to see it happen.
I mean, you hear how much I complain about this fall down right now. You know what the fall would be? You got all them kids playing. Yeah, you got to be worse than Atlanta, and they had the bottom.
Oh, well, also good thing I didn't decide to go to the game. USA is currently losing to Australia. I don't think Alex was involved in it. Maybe he was. I'm trying to take a look right now. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, this guy just went right through the defense. That ain't him. But stock up, stock down. Who you got?
Everybody down. Nobody up. Nobody up. Everybody's down. All of them. I mean, stock up what? Stock up next season, maybe? I don't know. Stock up to team options. That's what. Matter of fact,
God. We're not doing that conversation yet. We're not doing that.
Exactly what the stock up is for. My stock up is for team options. God bless them, because you're gonna need them. I wish we had one on you know who up top.
Yeah, we got a buyout on him though. Like I'm saying, that's my thing. If those rumors that came out this week, because they were corroborated by big name people, if those rumors are to be believed from last week, then they're buying him out. There ain't nothing else that they're possibly doing. Muriel's getting bought out 100% at the end of the season. If you were willing to potentially enter into talks to try and buy a player for $40 million, which I don't think that they're willing to pay that price. That's why they're, we're kind of simmering on it right now. But like you're getting rid of him for sure. And it was nice that he played better this year. Not trying to belittle that. He was a better player this year. But yeah, I got 2 stock downs. I don't have any stock ups from this game. My stock downs are Atuesta, which I already talked about enough, so I don't really have to talk about that again. And my other stock down is I'm giving a stock down to the front office because I cannot understand, even more so now, why we decided to go through with the Ramiro Enrique sale. because
Bro, I've
it
been saying this
is.
forever. That's why I do not get excited. Oh, we sold player so and so for money. What'd they do for me?
I mean, I don't care about buying and selling or anything like that, but you sold him after you couldn't replace him. And there was no option to bring in anybody else in. The only thing that I could think is that they thought, well, maybe we could just go ahead and give Justin Ellis the homegrown deal, and Justin Ellis still does not want it. So, and even then, that's a homegrown. It's not a guy who we know can score 10 goals in the league in a season, you know? So,
how many he got at OCB?
I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. He's got a lot of assists though.
My theory on the kids: if you're not killing it at the lower division, why am I supposed to expect you to kill it at the top?
Yeah,
sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, sure, but why would I expect it? Yeah. I'm not leaning on nobody that's not tearing it up down there. Because if you're ready, you should be killing down there. That's the way I see it.
No, I'm with you, man. I get it. But yeah, so that's. I just don't understand for the life of me why they decided to make that. I think you could have made that move in December, like sanctioned that sale in December, got him over there in January. Like, I don't think it had to be right now. I hope he's enjoying it, but it is going to continue to be frustrating to me that was a decision that we made, and it has just actively hurt us since then. So,
yeah.
Can't really put it any other way than that. All right. Then before we talk about the final match, just give a quick little recap on what's been going on. So I don't know what's happened with the kids that are with Venezuela. That's Otero and Caraballo, because they've just been doing some friendlies, I think. But USA is playing right now. Freeman did not play. Played a little bit off the bench in the first game. He's starting this game, but they're currently losing to Australia, and that is kind of crappy. Spicer's got 2 goals in 2 games for Trinidad and Tobago. That's positive. Bracalo has started both games for Slovenia, and I think they were both draws, if I recall correctly, including one against Switzerland, which is a pretty good game to get a draw in. I thought it was funny. I think Graham pointed this out in our group chat that they had $90 million striker Benjamin Šeško playing for Slovenia, but Bracalo was on the Slovenia graphic. I just thought that was funny. Marco got some bench minutes and a start for Croatia. I believe he also had an assist, and Foot Mob gave him man of the match in their second game, which I think was against Gibraltar. So, a game that you absolutely should win if you're Croatia. And did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. If not, that's all the ones that mattered at this point, So, thoughts on international duty other than being annoyed by it?
No, only annoyed by it.
There you go. And David put this up for you. 7 goals, 6 assists for Ellis in 22 matches.
Whatever.
I mean, it's good, but you also got to look at the surroundings too. Maybe surroundings aren't there either.
Your golden boot down there ain't even in the league from last time. Mr. Big Head, retired? I don't know what the heck he's doing.
I have no idea where he's at. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it would be too mean. It was going to be too mean. All right. So, like I said, this is going to be a short episode. It's just the two of us, and we're mostly mad. So when you don't have nothing nice to say, you kind of power through it. Final match is at Toronto, and Toronto, not a great team, but has been playing relatively better since they made their coaching change and got rid of their expensive Italians.
We having everybody back for this?
Everyone's supposed to be back for this. We do not know the status of Robin Janssen. It is going to be away. I'm assuming since it's in Canada, it will be a little bit colder out now. It's that time of year. It would hit the 40s over here the other day. Just at night, not during the day. But so realistically, if you do not win this game, you're probably in the play-in. That's all it really comes down to. If you do not win this game, you are in the play-in.
If you go about to ask me for a prediction, yes, we're going to squeak out a win, but only because it's Toronto. And if you lose to Toronto, you might as well not even show up to the playing game. Don't even show up. Just forfeit.
That's what it is.
Stupid dog over here. He gets on my damn nerves.
You and that dog, man. It's a forever war.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, I am going to. It's going to be a win because it's got to be a win. That's all I'm going to go with, and give me a Martin Ojeda brace, like to round out the season. You know, hopefully help get him in the best 11. That's another thing that's frustrating me, man. We got 2 players who are probably going to be in the best 11, or who should be in the best 11 this year, and we're going to finish in 7th. You know,
Yeah.
that's just annoying, man. Because Freeman and Ojeda should absolutely be in the best 11 for the league. And I don't think I am reaching too hard when I say that.
No.
So just a frustrating year overall, but let's finish it with a win. Go into the playoffs strong, where we're most likely playing, at that point, we're playing either Cincinnati or we're playing Miami into a 3-game series. When it comes to that, you know that we'll obviously be back with shows to keep previewing them. And, you know, when the season's over, we'll do a post-mortem, talk about what we think on who's going to be leaving, such and such, all that fun stuff. But we're still got games to play right now, so it's still going to be happening. We're still going to be talking about all that. Let's get a win against Toronto. That's what we're both predicting because we need it to happen. Cleon, who we shouting out this week?
I'm gonna shout out. The Boston Celtics. Mind you, I hate them, but I'm gonna shout out the Boston Celtics coaching staff for there's an NBA Boston media versus media game every year, apparently, and at the Celtics training facility, and the coaching staff got so tired of the media running their mouth that they decided to make it a coaches versus media game, which the coaches beat the media 57-4. This is basketball. You can get 4 on accident. So
one would think.
Yeah. So I don't know who the hooper was that scored 4 for the media, but I'm gonna shout that out because that is the exact score minus the 4 that if all of us podcast hosts joined up and played against the Orlando City coaching crew and front office, that's the exact score that it would be, 57-0. So shout out to Joe Mazzulla of the Celtics.
No, I'm scoring on Bana 100%.
You ain't scoring on nobody. We ain't getting the ball, bro. We ain't getting the ball out the back.
So I will go ahead. Shout out David here for saying appreciate you guys pushing through the stretch. We ain't that Carolina Panthers podcast that quit. You know, we ain't them. We're built different. All right.
Built different, man.
I mean, granted, I'm the newest addition to the crew, but like you guys powered through 2018? Y'all could survive anything. Like I don't know how y'all survived that.
I swear that was our best year for the podcast.
It's because you guys got unhinged talking at whatever it was at Casey's is where you guys.
Bro, when you're so bad that oh my god, the content is forever.
Got the whatever drunk guy watching Baywatch or whatever he was watching.
Yeah, that was nuts, bro. I swear that was probably the only year where everyone showed up to every week, which is insane because that was the worst season ever.
Everyone had something bad to say. Had something to say. Got to keep it going. And also, Zach just shouted out that Christian Pulisic just went off injured for the U.S. men's national team in a friendly. So love that for them. Maybe friendlies are dumb. I don't know. So my shout out. I wasn't going to shout out anything with the Giants, but you had to get annoyed at my hat before. So shout out Cam Scatterboo. No, honestly, just beating the Philadelphia Eagles. I didn't care what happened with fantasy this week because beating the Philadelphia Eagles was enough to fuel my happiness for a very long time. And by a very long time,
I'm gonna shout out Scatterboo too for wearing his IQ test number on his jersey.
Hell yeah, man! It's my favorite number too. I love it. But so he likes to run into brick walls, man. I don't see what the problem is. I will say he's an absolute madman, and it's just enjoyable to see people having fun. And also, I'm just another shout out. NBA is back soon. I'm really excited about that. An additional shout out. This isn't even meant to be something. I just thought about it. That new video board, the Jumbotron that they put in the Kia Center for the Magic, that looks nice. Shout out that. I don't know. Did you see the pictures of that?
Yeah, I saw it.
The amount of money that they invest in that, I'd like to see them invest it more in their team, but
No, they got the squad this year, boy.
I'm curious to see it, like Desmond Bain take a step up and be like
They're
a top
running.
guy.
They ran ESPN's running simulations. You know how they do these simulations every year.
I saw. I don't believe it.
Yeah, they said the
I saw.
match.
I don't think they win the East. I think winning the East is crazy, but
if they don't win the East, it'll be real close. I'll tell you right now.
I think they're top 3 in the. I think they'll finish top 3 in the East. I do believe that.
Top 3, top 2 for sure.
I got to go with my Knicks though. So
no, not happening.
What? No, get out of here. Get out.
Nah.
You get out of here. No. We'll have a gentleman bet on who finishes higher, the Magic or the Knicks later. So
I know it's always bad luck. It always seems to be bad luck for me when I talk trash ahead of time. But shout out Adrian for losing week 7.
Are you playing him?
Of course.
Oh, well, I just want you to know, Adrian, if you're listening, when you listen, please be insufferable in the group chat if you pull it off. So
he won't. But he won't.
I don't even know who I'm playing this week. I didn't look. So
shout out Rasheed Rice.
Oh, I got him back in
classes. Just call him an Uber and we're straight for the rest of the season. Let's go.
Dude, I got him in the big money league that I'm in with I'm so excited that I got him back because I could bench Calvin Ridley finally.
He suffered through that. That's like 2018 Orlando City.
He was my second flex. Like that's a double flex league. So he was like my last like higher performing guy playing at flex. I'm so happy to get rid of him.
All right.
There we go. USA equalizer. Appreciate it. Nice. That's perfect time to end. All right.
Yep.
Vamos Orlando. Let's beat Toronto over the weekend and secure 7th place and get ready for the playoffs. Wow. We'll see you guys. Actually, just a programming note. Cleon is contractually obligated to not do Den After Dark, so he can't host it. And I'm in Vegas this weekend.
I'll try. Since you're in Vegas, I'll try.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll set an alarm. But
he gonna try. We'll see if one of the Alexes or Eddie can host it or something. I think JJ might still be in Portugal. I'm not sure. So I don't know how long he's there for, but we'll get it figured out. There'll be a Den After Dark or there won't. But vamos Orlando, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Oh my God, bro! If we lose that game, that Den After Dark is gonna be crazy.
Bleak.
I might actually. We lose that one. I might actually tune in
if it happens. Well, I mean, you might have to host it then.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not there to do it because I'm not going to be able to watch the game. I'll be in Vegas, so I'll see the group chat popping off. Because
all right, all.
Take it easy. You guys have a good night.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Orlando Lions Den podcast. Don't forget to follow us at Orlando Lions Den on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. See you next week in the Den.